Okay, so today's workout is going to be a functional basketball workout for college athletes and high schoolers as well. And I'm doing modifications of easier exercises into harder exercises. So make sure you're picking the variation of the exercise that's best for you. These are all functional exercises. Typically I like to go general to specific in my exercises, but because these are all like total body workouts, the order really doesn't matter too much because they're all large muscle groups and they're all out. So pick whichever one you want to do first. Subscribe for me, please. Don't forget. I did all of these in one workout, so towards the end I'm a little exhausted and winded and you'll be able to tell. Sorry. Mind you, I am also 4.5 months pregnant, so I'm also a little bit winded from that. While you're doing these, I want you to remember, keep your core activated. I want you to have the most upright posture that you can, meaning shoulders back, head back, trying to be as upright as you can while bending forward. You'll kind of see what I mean when you watch me do it. And of course, glutes activated. I want you driving through your glutes. A lot of these exercises, you can make them quad dominant, but I want you to focus on getting your glutes going. So these will help with injury prevention and also improving your function. I know you like function more than injury prevention, but I like injury prevention just as well as function. So you're gonna get a double bang for your buck. You'll find that my core is engaged and I'm driving through my glutes, going as fast as I can. You could see the form right here and my pregnancy belly. So I'm starting off with the neutral spine and I'm maintaining that neutral spine throughout the entire exercise. I'm using my glutes to push that weight up in the air and using my shoulder blade muscles to assist with that motion. Make sure you're jumping as high as you can with this one. This one too. The band will give you a little bit of extra resistance to resist your knees from buckling in. My trunk is slightly flexed forward and I'm still maintaining that neutral spine. Again, core is activated. And again, with this one, I want you to try to focus on making sure your knees don't buckle in. Your feet and knees should be about hip width apart and you should maintain that the entire time. This one is very important that that front knee does not buckle in once you take that step back. Try to keep your shoulders and your hips level as you step back. I kind of dip a few times, so try to not do that. You can also do this with a weight in front, the bar in front, kettlebells, things like that. For modifications, use a lower step, or you do not have to use a weight. As I lower, I'm trying not to touch down with my opposite foot. I'm driving with that leg that's on the bench, extending through my glutes. And I'm also driving that opposite knee up, activating my core to get that knee up as high as I can. A little burnt here, as you can see. But I'm trying not to touch down, which you probably don't see. Modifications, don't use a weight. Touch down as needed. Or don't involve your arm with this at all. I'm trying to sit low, keeping my toes facing forward, shoulder blades back. I'm making sure my knees don't buckle in, and I'm keeping that neutral spine. Make sure you go both directions. You're using your arm that's on the same side to propel you in the opposite direction. You're trying to land on one foot and you're trying not to touch the other one down as needed. Make sure your knees don't buckle in. And again, you're trying to jump as far as you can. Now, same thing with the ball, but now you're trying to use the ball to rip through in the direction that you're moving towards. A little bit of footwork. And we're just finishing off with some core and some ball handling skills. So you should be in a posterior pelvic tilt and try to make sure your shoulder blades are pulled back as you're doing this. Each of these exercises I'm doing 3 sets, about 6 to 12 each of them, give or take. I'm doing as much as I can, and you should be doing as much as you can, and I'm using a weight that is tolerable to me. So watch your form, do your best, and enjoy your progress. Post-workout, I should have taken the picture before I took a bite, but I couldn't resist.